Hello and welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. Today I have something special on my cask. Yes, I'm always saying that. I'm always saying I have something special on my cask. But this time it's especially true. Yeah, because it's something that you don't get usually. I looked in the database and I didn't find any other whiskey that was of this type. It is a rye whiskey. But it's not an American rye whiskey. Usually only the Americans do rye whiskey. And this here is also a whiskey, but it's an Irish whiskey. So what's the difference? What's the difference between Irish whiskey and American rye whiskey? Irish rye whiskey and American rye whiskey? The difference is in America, a rye whiskey is defined as 51% content of rye, the grain, and in Ireland I don't think they do have a definition for that. And they said they have a rye content of about 30%. This would not be allowed in America. In America, you would have to have much more rye content. So, how heavy is a Irish rye whiskey with 30% rye? Yeah, stay tuned, we will find out. The Kilbeggan distillery was refurbished in 2010, and I think it was one of the distilleries that was the longest time it has been in open production. It's a limited release small batch rye. So yeah, they're just trying it out if the market likes it. From copper stills and iron wills. Yeah, copper stills. I'm not quite sure if they have pot stills or if they have column stills. This is one of the first whiskies that have been distilled in the distilleries since the rejuvenation in 2010. And the thing is, back in the days, in the 18th century, the people in Ireland used much more rye than they use today. So this is much more traditional than it used to be. There's probably more whiskey on the market in Ireland that go the traditional style and they use higher rye content, but they're not writing it on the label. So maybe we will find a normal Irish whiskey, but this time I think it will be one of these bit more rough and tough, bit more, spicier types. Let's have a look. Ooh. Oh, it's a roller coaster of sweetness and spiciness. It's like sweet, I want to say melon, but now that's pear. Maybe it's both. And the spiciness is a bit of a ginger, a little black pepper, red pepper, more like red pepper. Oh, it's definitely a spicy one. Oh, it can hold up with the spicy American ryes. Mmm. 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 This is really strange. It's creamy and spicy at the same time. This smells irregular. This is really different. What I have to say, it also tastes a bit young. There's a little bit of youth going on there as well. It just doesn't. Well, you do have a good amount of oak as well. Good amount of sweetness, bit of toffee. It's a nice taste, but it doesn't taste mature. And it's not as long enduring as you would think. It comes on really soft, and then it really hits you with the spices. Yeah, this is definitely not the typical Irish whiskey that we know today. This is one of these typical old day Irish whiskies that are definitely not on the market anymore. But this is what I would expect of a whiskey from the 18th century. Much more rough, much more tough, and a little bit younger. Yeah. So, thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to see more of this, keep being subscribed, and see you next time.